Hello YouTube. I'm going to help people with their COD experience and help people do better in public matches. Now, this is my first video, so I'm hoping to get a little bit of support. I'm going to base this around Black Ops 2, so all these tips and tricks are going to relate to Black Ops 2 because it's the game that I mainly play. So first, obviously, we need a good aim. And my way to get better aim is to use a pistol. I prefer TAC 45. For about 5 matches, once a week, I do this, and I do it in one session. It means in one take. I do it in 5 different matches. I don't stop. I don't use any other gun except for that, and then I go back to it after these 5 matches. And this helps me. I don't know how it does, but it just does. And if you do it, it probably will help you too. So, and I usually do it every Saturday, but you guys can do it like every Friday, Monday, whenever you're open to do it. Next, after aim, is your class. You want a class with a gun that you're familiar with. With me, I use the AN-94, M27, MSMC, Ballista, and XPR, and sometimes the M18A1, because that's a very solid gun. If you like to rush, then use a gun like MSMC or PDW. Now, attachments you will want is the red dot sight, because you can get used to that sight and use it with any gun. Well, with any AR or SMG or LMG, I believe. And once you're used to that sight, you'll have better aim. You just have to get used to the recoil pattern of the weapon. And if there should be a better preferred weapon except for obviously the snipers. And the other attachments you might want to use is extended mag or fast mag. And either depending on which playstyle you have, they're both good for rushing, depending what you use. If you're rushing, usually you want to use laser sight, suppressor, and stock, because laser sight obviously helps you so you don't have to aim down sights, and you can move faster with your sensitivity. Look around faster and stuff, what I mean. And use if you're using rushing with the AR, use a stock so you can still aim in sights and move faster. And if you're gonna use the SMG, I say don't use quick draw, because I just never used it, because once I learned hip firing helped me out a lot more than just using quick draw, because usually I get in their flank, like every other rusher. But for the people who aren't rushers, use the target finder, quick draw, and suppressor, so if you don't get spotted. Target finder, because obviously you're going to be somewhere that's opened up so you can see people better. I prefer not to use that though, because it messes up your aim. Or use stock. I mean stock. I meant what's called? Yeah, stock actually. Yeah, use stock because it usually helps with your aim. And it won't. The recoil pattern is more or less messed up. So whenever you're farther away, it'll help you not miss, or your gun just goes everywhere. Now for your perks, it depends on how you play, obviously, like your attachments. For rushers, I prefer lightweight, ghost, fly jacket, tactical mask, extreme conditioning, dexterity, cold-blooded, and scavenger. Lightweight is for obviously getting into their flank faster. Ghost, so they won't see you while you're in their flank. On the mini map, they won't see you whenever they have UAV or something up, but orbital VSAT, it doesn't help with it. And obviously flight jacket, so whenever you run through a door and they have traps so they don't get their flank, so they're not getting flanked, they obviously have that there, so then you won't die from it, but you'll get hurt. And obviously tac mask, so the shock charges also won't mess you up, and they won't be able to just walk up to you and shoot you because you can't really move that good. And the extreme conditioning, so it's basically the same thing as lightweight, but you get to run more, you don't get to run faster, so that will help you get to your flank faster and be able to move around the map without stopping occasionally, and it makes it, you just stop less. And obviously scavenger, so you don't run out of bullets. Cold-blooded, so you can slip through them, so it doesn't show your gamer tag. That's what that does, so you don't get to get seen that much. But if you're like a person who stays back, I prefer cold-blooded. Probably dexterity, so if somebody comes behind you, you can turn around and aim faster whenever you're running away from them. Flight jacket, because they're obviously going to be throwing grenades at you and stuff, because a lot of people like to do that in C4, which is really bullshit. But I would also use concussions and shock charges and all that stuff, but we can talk later. And now after the classes, we need score streaks. I prefer lower score streaks for rushers, because obviously you're not going to be surviving that long because you're going to be in their spawn. They're obviously going to kill you once they spawn, because you're basically going to get overrun. But for people that stand back, I prefer orbital VSAT, like dogs and stuff, but don't use that high score streak, because usually everybody's a little bitch and it backs out and stuff, you know? And, sorry for my cursing. But for, like, people who go for nukes and stuff, then yeah, easily use orbital VSAT, counter UAV, so they won't be able to see where you're at, and suppressor and all that, so whenever you don't have the counter UAV up, they won't be able to see where you are, and you'll be able to still have the element of surprise on them, you know? And for leveling up, I prefer game modes that do not get 100 per kill. Like, let's say you get 125 off the objective and do the objective, you'll get more XP than like 2 matches of TDM if you do good in that match. But anything else but SMD, but use games that have objectives. So like, let's say you're in Ground War Lobby. Obviously TDM is going to be a little bit more than usual, but the domination usually gives you a lot more than just like, it usually gives you more XP, but not a lot of people are on Ground War. That's the problem. But if you're looking for clips, I would prefer domination, because you get more closer to their spawn, because you can let them not cap one and then they can spawn over there, and then they'll spawn on that side of the map. But in free for all, there's a lot of good maps, like let's say Studio. I've hit like a chain kill on that with a MP7 while in the back where the what's it called, like we're upside the tower and all that stuff. Be behind the wheelbarrow barrels and stuff. I'll put it in the video. But for you guys might not like free for all, because there's a lot of, if you're using a sniper, there's always gonna be a lot of people that like troll and use MP7s and stuff. So just hit fees with different guns, and then go back to your sniper. And then what I said about the aim, once you get your aim better, you can get better at using a sniper, which is what I am. I'm a sniper. I like using snipers or MSMCs. But the main thing is for feeding, you want to have a consecutive game. If you want to stay in the same game, if they're going to stay in the same game, so you can learn how they play and where they want to go. So when you get that map again, you can feed them. At least that's what I do. I don't know about anybody else. I don't know about big YouTubers, what they will say, but that's how I do it. And I can put out feeds consecutively. Like, I could get like at least 10 good, like one good one, maybe 9 bad ones a day, if I play for like 3 hours or so, like I usually do. But I mean, let's see. I went over that, and that. So there's like 2 different types of players. Obviously, there's 3 kind of. There's people that stay back and rush sometimes and go to their spawn, and then there's straight rushers that just rush everybody. And if there's only rushers because there's campers. If there's more campers in the map than there's rushers, then more than likely that game's gonna be lost. So you want to have an equal amount of everything. Unless you're in like a free for all, then obviously there's gonna be almost everybody's gonna be using the sniper or SMG. There's not a lot of people that use like LMGs that just sit there, because there's no way you can really do that, because there's not certain spawns for each team. So you ain't really gonna worry about that stuff if you're in free for all. Now, I do not have an Elgato yet. I will not be able to record, but whatever you guys want me to do, I will do, as long as it is like info and stuff. Like, I'll go on different games. My main game I like to play is the Black Ops series. I can't wait for Black Ops 3. That's so hype, bro. If I'm not able to get the PS4, because I ain't got a PS4 yet, I'm gonna get AIDS, bro. I'm just gonna die, because I ain't gonna be able to play. And they're gonna probably have double XP weekends and shit on it, you know. I just want that kind of stuff, you know. But I should be an Elgato. I am probably going to get my computer fixed, because my computer decided just to get AIDS and die from the screen. I had a backpack, went over my friends, and snapped. Whatever. This really doesn't matter. You guys are like, oh, start talking about your life, you dumb bitch. Suck on my dick, you fuck boy. And that's really what I don't want. I just want some support, you know? Like, I see big YouTubers, they change their life. I've been wanting to do this forever. I finally got in the mood to do it, and I'm going to start doing it. But whatever you guys want, just tell me. As long as it isn't recording, because I have no recording methods. As my computer's messed up, and I'm using a desktop. My laptop messed up if I'm using the desktop. I think I just messed up. Yep, there's gonna be people comment on that too. My bad. But whatever you guys want me to do, I will do as long as it is not recording. But sorry for saying that like 5 times without messing. If I didn't mess up on it, but I can do like whatever you guys want from me, like information. We got videos. I could do like anything about games, like some games I have. I like Far Cry. Far Cry. I just finished that game like a week ago. That game is solid. I really like Far Cry 3. I can't wait till I can get Far Cry 4. But I can do Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, MW3. All the games are really old, so I don't think anybody would care. I can do Advanced Warfare, although I tried that game. That game is very bad because the movements, in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think. Leave what you think in the comment section, but please like, subscribe, and comment, I guess. Yeah. So, see you guys in the next video. Thank you.